Good morning, Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's November 6th, Tuesday morning, and election day in the U.S., and we hope everybody gets out and votes. The markets are giving us a short covering rally here this morning. Corn 3 to 4 higher, beans 9 higher, wheat 6 higher as we speak. Some of the facts that are still that's going to be focused on for the rest of the week is the South American weather. That seems to be giving us quite a bit of rain over the next 5 to 15 days in the northern Brazil. And southern Brazil, Argentina, due to dry out, become more seasonal-like. So should be an improving crop there. Some of the analysts out of South America continue to come out with their estimate of the Brazilian bean crop. Still, the two yesterday came out at 79.5 area, which is a record soybean production for Brazil. So maybe not the 81 million the USDA is looking for, but still a record production possible coming out of Brazil. On the export front, export premiums of U.S. Corn is narrowing. We are seeing some improvement in price in Argentina and Brazil. Still about a $20 to $29 a ton difference. Now remember, the U.S. has got about a $10 to $12 advantage on shipping costs. So it's getting to the point where there is some ideas, some thinking that we could see some demand come to the U.S. That is providing support to the corn market here this morning as well. Malaysian palm oil overnight posted a new low, seeing some continued pressure there because of the increase in the abundant production Malaysia has in the palm oil market. Cash markets here in the U.S. a little firmer on yesterday's sell-off. Not a lot of movement, however. USDA came out yesterday afternoon with the harvest results, 95% complete on corn, 93% complete on soybeans. A little bit ahead of what the trade was expecting there for soybeans. We did have a good week last week, and basically for all purposes here, harvest is basically done now with the last 5 to 8% to harvest. The other thing that we're looking at is the wheat number yesterday afternoon. The USDA decreased the good to excellent again from the record low of 40% down to 39% because of the dryness in the winter wheat areas in the southern plains. However, you got to remember that the last years that we had extremely low good to excellent conditions early in the growing season. We came back and had a above average wheat crop. So the rains in the spring are what really makes the wheat, and that's why I think the trade is not too excited about the lower conditions here that's being put out for the wheat. And China is rumored to be selling some meal to South Korea. That is, and also we expect that China demand should be continue to be strong here for soybeans. So watch that, and that should provide some support to the soybean market when we get down into this $15 area that we're at right now in the nearby contracts. In the livestock trade, cash cattle hasn't traded here yet this week, looking for steady, maybe a little weaker prices there as cutout values continue to erode. We've got the choice down 28 cents yesterday. Select was our choice was up 28 cents. Excuse me. Select down 25. We're seeing a continued widening of that spread between the choice and select. We think a lot of that's coming because of the demand that or the increase in corn prices is causing cattle to be moved a little bit early here out of the feedlots and giving us a bit of an oversupply here for the select quality meat. We're also seeing some demand erosion because of the East Coast storm. We still haven't got our full demand there, and a lot of that meat is going to, as we call, white tablecloth restaurants, where the prime and the choice cuts go to. We're losing that demand, and that's keeping us from strengthening in the choice product as well. Pork complex, the cutout values there were up yesterday, 93 cents. We got cash hogs this morning steady to $1 lower. Futures this morning on livestock are very quiet. Cattle about unchanged across the board as we speak. Pork markets mixed, with the nearbys just slightly higher, and expect some quiet trade there in the livestock today. The equity markets are going to be focused on exit pulls. The last time we seen a runoff like this was 2004, where we had a real tight race, and the exit pulls did cause some volatility in the equity markets that could carry over into our markets if traders decide to add risk or take off risk as the results come in. So stay in touch with Allendale's advisory report. If you got any questions, give us a call, 800-262-7538. Wish everybody a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.